Today is March the 7th, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how my 30-day fasting went. And we're going to talk about different subjects in it, or different chapters in it. But yeah, today is March the 7th, 2024, and I feel great. I feel good, but I still have a long journey ahead of me. So, the benefits of doing this for 30 days, no food. Back to the other drinks that I would have. Around the second week, I would say I added a carrot drink. Maybe twice that week I drank a carrot drink. If not, if I didn't want to have a carrot drink because it's sweet, to me it's sweet, at that point, man, you're clean. Anything you bite that has any sugar, you're going to taste it. You know, that's another thing. By the second week, you're going to be like, whoa, third week for sure. So I would have me maybe a carrot drink or two during the week. So that was the second person mentioned that was not really fasting. The cucumber added to the celery and the lime and the ginger was not really fasting. So they came down hard on me, but that's okay. I love you guys. Don't take it wrong, but I have to mention it because I have some news for you that I need you guys to understand that I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. I wasn't expecting this accomplishment, but man, that's great. I feel great, and I'm happy for what I did get, out of the 30 days. I'm happy. Yes, it's like everything. It's a risk, it's determination, and it's a mental thing. This whole thing was a mental thing. If you can do it mentally, you can do it. I'm not the only one that can do it. A lot of people can do it. A lot of people have done it. Probably even more than 30 days. I don't know. I haven't researched it, but you can do it. It's going to take some mind work, and little tricks like this that aren't going to hurt you at the scale. They're not going to hurt you at the scale. And I realized it didn't hurt me at the scale. Everything I'm going to explain. So there was the carrot drink that was added the second week. Then the third week came. And it could have been those hungry times that I was hungry. My mind started thinking, okay, what can I do? It could have been one of those days I really felt weak. And I said, man, I've got to continue this fasting my way. I have to continue it. So I have to figure something out because I'm feeling weak, not like dying weak or anything like that, but excuse me. This one was another one. Just basically lime and water, no sugar. That was another one that, man, I survived. That was good. I was glad that I was doing that. But carrot drink. But there was one that I want to say the second week, because I didn't write it down, my mistake. The second week, third week, and fourth week, I used it. I basically took 2 cups of milk, right? 2 cups of milk, whole milk. I took 1.5 ounces of oatmeal, threw it in the milk, and I threw a banana in there. Blended it and drank it. I did this the second week one time, I believe. The third week I did it once. Third week. Second week, third week. I think the third week I ended up doing it twice. And I said, hey, hold up, man. Put the brakes on that. One, and that's it. That's what I told myself. So the fourth week came, and I was feeling it. I think I had like 3 days to go. No, 2 days to go. And I was feeling it, man. I was just like, I got to get through this. I got to make it here. And also the thought of the one side of your brain's telling you, man, you got 3 more days, man. 3 more days, 2 more days. You can make it. You can make it. And then you got the other side saying, man, I got to eat something. Forget it. You've already done 20-something days, man. Just be done with it. Nobody's going to know. You hear that too. Nobody's going to know. So anyways, I said, okay, 2 cups of milk, threw the banana in there, threw the oatmeal in there, blended it. Boom, brought me right back, got me past those 2-3 days. bam, I made it. When I went to the scale, this is what happened. I'm going to show you the video of when I went to the scale. So at the end of the day, I have to mention this too, that one person was against the broth with vegetables. They were like, why are you having that once a week? Because I'm doing something I've never done before, and I felt that it is not going to hurt me. To take garlic, a half an onion, 3 cloves of garlic, a half an onion, some green beans, some cilantro, put it in a beef broth, so to speak, beef dip mix broth. I made it into a broth instead of a dip, and that's what I had. And I would throw kale in it. I would throw, well, you can see the rest of the TikTok videos. I don't remember. It's a can of, what do they call it? I always forget what they're called because you don't use them that much. I can't think of it right now. I put tomato in it. I'm talking about the second week, because I did 1 week with just garlic, celery, garlic, celery, a half an onion, and the beef broth or whatever, the beef, Lipton beef or whatever, make it into like a soup, and I ate that. Let me just make sure. Onions, garlic, green beans, the seasoning pack, some cilantro. The second week was a little bit heavier. It had the green beans, it had the tomatoes, it had the sweet peppers, it had the garlic, everything that the first one had, but the sweet peppers was involved in there. The what's it called? The tomatoes. I added tomatoes to it. I added more green beans to it. So the second one was a little heavier, the second week. Then I went back the third week and did it like the first week, which would be just your garlic, your onion. I mean, your garlic, half an onion, 3 cloves of garlic, half an onion, cilantro. What else? I think that was it. Onion, garlic, and cilantro, and some green beans, I think, something like that. I mean, they were simple, and there was no food there. If you were going to get a lot of calories out of something, it would have been the dip seasoning, it would have been the beef, Lipton. There's where all your calories were going to sit, But at the end of the day, I just want you guys to understand that I got a lot of benefits of doing this. A lot of benefits. I caught a big break. I mean, just remember one thing, guys. Some people struggle losing 5 to 10 pounds. They struggle losing that. Some people, to lose 50 pounds, 50, 60, it takes them 6 months. Some people a year to do it. And I understand why it takes a long time like that. I have a thought about that. Like I'm thinking like the reason it takes a long time is because of this. Do remember, guys, that for the last 4 years, probably 5 years, I've been working nonstop, even on weekends. And usually 1 meal a day, no TV, no life really, just working, trying to make a living and paying all the bills and catching up to bills most of the time, because nowadays really it's hard to make a living, to not make a living, but to save anything. I mean, I haven't went on a vacation, honestly, in probably, I don't know, 10, 12 years. So it's hard to eat healthy, consistent. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I still don't understand it that well, that you have to eat at certain times of the day. You have to eat so many times a day, and you could do it safe. You could do it healthy where you don't gain no weight. There's ways of not gaining no weight, and there's ways of not gaining no weight and still lose weight too. So when you get all that and you start understanding it, you'll get better at it. But right now, to me, what would I call this fasting? I would call it fasting my way. And if you want to think it's cheating, then it's cheating. I do want to mention one thing. The soups were only once a week. And it was either Saturday or Sunday that I had them. I had to pick a day. And I'll tell you another thing about that because I didn't mention this. I want to say the third week and fourth week, I didn't even care to have the soups. I didn't care because even at a little bowl, maybe that deep, little bowl like that, by the third week, I couldn't even eat the bowl. It didn't fit. My stomach had shrunk, and I would probably eat half of it, and then the rest either would go to waste or I'd force myself to eat it just so that I wouldn't have the oatmeal, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. So I wouldn't have a carrot drink or something like that the following week. It would get me through. So these type of things will happen. You'll see what works for you if you do it. But I just wanted to clear this up that the results of it were well worth it to me. And I don't feel that I lost anything. I don't know. Maybe I should have done just water. But I have a feeling that just water for 30 days wouldn't have been a successful conversation we would have had today. It would have been maybe more along the lines that this was difficult and I had to stop at 14 days or something like that. So thank you y'all for the time for listening to this video. And thank you God for, helping me through this and keeping me positive. And I'll show you guys what I weighed January 31st and what I weighed March the 5th at the end here. You guys take it easy. Until next time, peace. All right, January 31st. I'm going to do it one more time. January 31st, 2024. Zeroed out. I'll just... $471. Good afternoon, everybody. It's been 30 days today, March 5th, 2024, and I'm here at the clinic, and I'm gonna go ahead and weigh myself and see the changes. I'm not gonna be negative or anything, but I'm not expecting anything. Whatever I can get, I'll take. And I'm gonna add to this video, because this is in portrait mode, but I'm gonna add a video to this explaining what all changed every week. Every week something changed. I felt different every week. And let me tell you guys, this fasting was tough. It's tough, but you can do it. I did it. You can do it. A lot of people can do this. It's a mind game that you're going to play. And what you have to tell your mind all the time from the very beginning, from the time the game begins, is that you're doing this for better health. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're doing it for you, for your happiness, better health, better mind control of things in your life, think clearly, that type of stuff, and feel better. And this is just a stepping stone. So I'm going to stop this video, or I'll pause it, see if my phone does this, because I'm on my Galaxy phone, not on my iPhone. And then I'm going to go in here and weigh myself. So let's go get it done. All right. 4th floor. Okay, so we're going to the 4th floor. I guess you guys, if you want to weigh yourself, you can weigh yourself here on the 4th floor. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I guess I should have done the countdown, huh? Funny.
Sorry.
Good afternoon. Garcia. I don't have an appointment, but Dr. Williams told me that I could come and weigh myself.
Yes. Okay.
Here, I think it's this floor.
Yeah, you can weigh yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want you back March 19th.
Any scale. I've been on a 30-day fasting, so he wants to see like
How? Yeah.
see
Okay.
what the deal is.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so there it is. I'm wearing the same clothes anyways today. Same shoes, same clothes, same everything. So we're gonna go ahead and weigh ourselves. 441.